Good morning. It is Monday. We just finished up our Monday thrifting video and we're getting a jump start on this video that you're watching on Thursday, so it gives us more time to paint. We're headed out to the Goodwill bins. Definitely gonna need more quilts because last week we sold quilts, pillowcases, so many things that we found to flip for a profit.
So as always, when I'm at the bins, I'm looking for books. Last week, the challenge for me was to find something from the 1800s. Found that. All of my books last week were pretty crusty. I didn't get a lot of like tabletop or coffee table type books. So I'm gonna be looking for more of those this week.
All the coffee table books we did buy sold, and a lot of the cookbooks, so always looking for that. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here in Utah, and we are enjoying all the warm weather that spring has to offer.
Yeah, 66 degrees, it's warm.
It's glorious. All right, it's pretty chill in here, although I think I'm gonna start off over this way. Leave Zeb to the books. First thing of the day that I found bins, cute little vintage Cabbage Patch doll, the original doll baby. I'm gonna see if I can get that stain out. That has another stain, but we'll throw it in the washer.
These bins are looking freshly swapped, like they just brought them out. So I'm gonna go through these ones real fast, and then we will see about the other ones. Oh, Better Homes cookbook. That was an old one, but no cover. Choice Hymns of the Faith. Oh, I like that little plaque from where it was sold. Let's see, how old is it? Oh, not crazy old, 1952, but still old. That's like 72 years old. Oh, sad day, I found the front cover. 1974 Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. It's a little red. I think it was in a library, like a school library at some point. It's got a number stamped here.
Looks like they've got an old kind of stained cloth American flag. I'm gonna pull it out and have Zeb help me fold it. Found these like metal art palettes, 4 of them. I think those are really cute. And they have these little vases too. I think I'm gonna get these vases and the art palettes. They're both in the same bag. I feel like I have to get this. Seb and I had this comforter set for over 10 years. He never complained about having a super floral bedroom. It's Waverly, and this garden rose print is hard to come by. So I'm gonna grab this. Hopefully, maybe I'll find some more coordinating pieces. So they're changing out carts, and just in time, I saved this Afghan. I'm sad because I did not get to dig through all of those, and I bet there's gems, and I didn't get to see if there was any more of that set. So they have a bunch of fabric, and it looks like everything we need to make these bunnies, all the pieces are here. Look how cute that is, with instructions. I'm gonna grab this because I think some crafty lady can put these together. Here's a little nativity. Got vintage Barbie. Looks like some sort of crafter was destashing.
Reader's Digest World Atlas. You open it up and the first picture, the first map of the globe is awesome. Then it's got like your standard atlas maps, but they're big. What is this peeking up over here? Anything good? Our Land, Montana. Where are all my equestrian lovers? This is a good one. It's my favorite time. They're swapping the books out. Just found this Myra Old Howard bag. I didn't think it was going to be anything. Looked it up and it's selling for quite a bit.
Here it goes. Just found the one more really cool quilt, adding it to the pile. Had to leave my bag with Zeb because they just let these bins come in. I'll let them sift through them. Most of the stuff they're picking, I'm not going to buy anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So here's a percale sheet. Nice and stiff. My mom loves this. It's a twin size, so I'm just going to grab it even though it won't fit her. I found another bunny that you can put together. It's a really cool Afghan. This is really soft and I like the pattern on it. And then a topiary ball. These are always good. This is a good bin. Sometimes you find something. These look like they're interesting. They're Carhartt suspenders. I'm going to grab them. Maybe Zeb will want them. If he doesn't, I have a brother-in-law that wears them. And Carhartt's a good brand. Sweet little vintage dress. It says it's partially handmade. And it's got like little pom-poms in the back. A lot of these, they'll never make it to sell because my girls are making a vintage collection for their future children. So we'll see if this one makes it to the website or not.
So I can't find a date on this, but a fine of 1 cent will be charged if you keep this book more than 14 days. All right, another coffee table book I'm definitely picking up. National Gallery of Art. You just flip through here and they just have tons of stuff. It's like a lot of the art that they have on display at the National Gallery.
What do you think about Peter Pan?
Oh yeah, that's a popular one.
Okay. Another thing we found was a Real Tree camo jacket that's lined. Zeb likes to take me hunting in the fall, and you would be surprised at how expensive good camo is. This is probably $60, $80 at least at the store, and it's in good condition. So just found this vintage Cabela. It's probably from like the 80s because it's got the shotguns on the logo. Extra large at Zeb size, brass buttons, and these are normally down-filled. So this is a good find. It'll keep him warm when he's out at the property with a flannel. He'll be super cute. All right, Zeb, you're going to be cute in your flannel. So what was our total, Zeb?
86.
86, that's not too bad. We didn't get as many textiles as last week, but it's the first time I've picked up this fabric that's actually patterns to make stuff. So we'll see if that's popular.
Yeah, so all total on the week, I think that puts us at about $245, somewhere in there.
That's not bad. We like to spend around $300. Does that mean I have yard sale money, Zeb?
Yeah.
So we have about 60 bucks left of our $300 a week budget that we try to stay in. So maybe we'll go yard sailing. If we do, that's going to be on next week's vlog because that will be done like Friday, Saturday.
So we were going to spray in the garage. The garage is messy. It's windy. Jamie's got somewhere to be in about 2 hours. So we've got a quick project that we got to do. We pulled these out of the barn. We thrifted them, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, so these are the last few weeks. This is going to be a $2 tray challenge. It's going to get 2 projects out of the garage. We can do it inside where it's not windy. And I'm going to be making over this tray. Zeb's going to make over this tray. And whichever one sells first wins.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
So you'll have to ask us on the next video who won the challenge.
We are going to go head over to the shop. We're going to pick out some decoupage paper because we're going to decoupage the bottoms of these and then paint them to match whatever we pick.
They're going to be super cute. It's going to be an afternoon craft project. We like to call those crafternoons. So grab something to paint and see what we do. Okay, so I am going to use Salvation Solution Primer. It's nice and thick. It doesn't need a top coat because I want this to be white underneath where I decoupage it. What are you going to use on yours, Seb?
So I think I was going to go crockery, but it might just be a base tone, something light underneath because usually I want the decoupage to pop a little better.
Yeah, I'm just using this where the paper is going to be, and then once it's decoupaged, I'll come paint the rest. Because I don't mind if a little paint gets down.
Mine's going to be wholly dependent on what I choose for paper, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to get mine painted before we leave so it can dry. Little pro tip, if you don't want to have to heat gun stuff and you got something else to do, get your base coat on, do it, come back, and it's dry. You can pick up the paint and products that we use at JamiRayVintage.com. This is Salvation Solution in white, but it also comes in clear if you want your base color to shine through. For us, we're not worried about it, so white works well. And actually, white is best under decoupage tissue paper. So we're headed to the shop. Don't worry, I don't have gray hair. That's just light shining in. Just in case you were wondering. I was like, that looks a little gray.
She had to check for herself.
I've got my basket. I just did a white dry brush. You guys remember this from Saturday? It had fluorescent orange on the back, but I didn't want to repaint it because it was so cute. So I got my basket. In the way back, we have that big picture that we sold and the picture of Jesus. We just had to like secure it, and then we're gonna go take you with us into the shop and you guys can help us pick out some decoupage paper. I mean, not really help because it will have already been decided, but comment below if you see anything good on what your favorite decoupage papers are. All right, let's go to the back and check out the decoupage paper, see what our options are. Some of these are discontinued papers. I want to use something that's more current. And I want a big design because it's a tray. I like the cottage floral. That's one of my favorite. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a really long time? The desert succulent paper. Let me show you guys this. I'll open it up. So I picked out desert succulent. I think you should use that one.
Oh, I was gonna pick desert succulent. So, all right, we got it represented.
Were you really going to?
I was thinking of it because we haven't used it since, I don't know, it's been a while. We used it on a big dresser.
So yours is kind of smaller, so you could get away with the toile, or I'm thinking this bird paper would be really pretty because it's got like a scalloped edge.
Yeah, I'll open this up. I'll get this one. We'll open it up and show you at the house. All right, so I have an old tired Blue Hills mix that has gotten really thick because the lid wasn't on there tight. This is Blue Hills and Americana from the Cottage Color line. And then this is the Gray Skies, and it is not dried out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix quite a bit of Gray Skies and make kind of a smoky blue color, see what we get here. That's a lot of smoky. My tray is too small for the small decoupage, the A4 rice paper. So we're gonna go with the big full-size tissue paper here. So I'm just gonna kind of lay this down and see where I want the birds to be. Because some birds might get their heads cut off. I know that sounds grotesque, but that's the truth. Or we could bring it down here and just do these two birds all together. I think I like that. Catch that bird's head. Okay. I think that's the route we're gonna go right there. I'll trace the outside. It might come up a little on the lip, but that'll be okay.
So Zeb's tracing the outside. I actually already did that to mine, but it's a lot easier in this kind of project if you cut it to fit rather than trying to like cut it after you decoupage it.
So I've cut this out, but I still have the corner pieces that I could use on some fun mixed media or smaller projects. And I've got 1, 2, 3.5 birds left that I could put this on the bottom of something and have this be up above. So you could use these papers for a lot of uses. Getting the sides painted up. She's using juniper.
Yep, I'm okay if it goes over the edge a little bit because
Decoupage.
I might not have like cut it perfect either, so it works to my advantage.
It's not a huge color difference between like this minty blue, but it's enough that it's gonna update it and bring it into 2024.
Yeah, this minty blue is okay, I guess, and it's all right. Still like in a coastal setting. It used to be like super popular and everybody had this color. I painted pianos this color, but it's not as popular as it used to be. Plus, this is gonna go with my paper and the other color did not match.
All right, I have created a delightful smoky blue color. I don't know that I'll ever be able to get it again, but it's gonna cover over this red real nice. The red's not bad, right? It's not a bad color, it's fun, but it's a really bright red. It's a lot of red.
It's orangey.
And it's May, not Christmas. All right, liquid patina. Gonna get a good coat on the whole bottom here. Now, something of note, this is 18-pound tissue paper. It is not as thick as the rice paper, and you gotta kind of just, it's almost like a transfer. You gotta just put it where you want it the first time.
Oh yeah, it can rip really easy. It's not as fibrous, so there's like plus and minuses.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm getting a little aggressive with the patina, but it will dry clear.
Okay, so that's gonna line the bottom up and then we're gonna go.
Oh, look at your pretty little birds. That blue matches like perfectly.
I know. Okay, now that it's down, I've got a couple little wrinkles. That's okay. We're gonna kind of just mush them around with the decoupage medium here, the liquid patina.
It'll suck it down. Sometimes you still have a few wrinkles, but it's okay.
And don't worry if you're getting like white other places, that'll dry clear. So I probably just smeared around and add some extra sealer on there.
Good job, Zeb. Now I'm gonna do mine.
Oh, Jami just went for the whole pour.
Hey, I needed a lot.
That is a lot.
I didn't feel like dipping 800 times.
So you notice I had a bunch of splatters from painting, so does Jami. We're not sweating it. Once it's decoupage, then you don't have to really worry. I mean, it might show, but it's probably not.
These are pretty busy papers. If you were worried about it, you could touch it up. I'm not. All right, that's on there nice and liberally. And I'm gonna just do smooth around the edge there. And if I have to,
I would smooth the middle too, so you don't get lumpies. There you go. Oh, that wasn't even a lump of stuff. It was just your textured bottom.
This is a lumpy.
All right, so line it up on one edge, then go. That's what I did. It worked great. You're not lined up over here?
I'm not lined up anywhere. This is hard. This is big.
So line up your middle.
I'm just gonna line up over here.
Yeah, that's what I did. One edge, and then I kind of worked it over. There you go. Here, I'll hold this down for you. You need a crafting friend.
Yeah. I need an extra hand. I need 3 hands for this project. Oops, having a little difficulty here.
There you go. Work it over to the corner. Jami's worrying about her wrinkles more than me. I did not worry this much.
This is a much larger situation, okay?
And if you have any, we ship them folded. So if you have any creases and then you decoupage them, like that goes away.
I kind of went over the edge here a little bit.
It's fine, just distress to it.
It's fine.
It looks amazing in your tray, I'll tell you that right now.
I'm just doing it like the boss I am here. It's okay, wrinkles show a good age.
All right, Jami's was a really big paper. She had a lot of medium on. You can't really see the wrinkles because it's busy enough, but you can feel them. So real quick, she's just gonna put some wax paper down and move her iron around fast. You do not wanna burn the pigments.
You also don't wanna burn the liquid patina.
Yeah, so just move it around fast. She's just getting this real nice and smooth. And it works really well. If you don't care, you don't have to do this step. It's not gonna affect how well it's stuck to the bottom. It's on there really good.
I'm just bringing back some of the light blue because it's gonna come back anyways. And it's textured, so it's just coming off on the high spots.
Can't even really hardly tell.
Nope, it's just a little light distress situation. You can kind of see on the edges, can you see that?
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, got the white linen back out. Jami is running Eliza to tumbling practice, so let's see if I can dry brush. You can see there, I wiped most of the paint off right there. Jami is much better at this than I am. I feel like this needed a little contrast so we could really bring out the detail that's pressed into this tin. All right, we're gonna leave it there. I like that.
All right, thanks for coming along with us to the Goodwill bins and watching our challenge.
You blocked mine.
I didn't block yours, I blocked my face.
Bye-bye.
Comment below with what's your favorite. We'll also link these if they haven't sold by the time this video goes up. We paid $2 each for them. Mine came from the Goodwill bins.
I mean, Jami's is really amazing. It's huge and looks awesome. Mine is also cool, but I feel like yours is a statement piece.
But yours is less expensive, so we'll see who wins this challenge. We're gonna do a slow-mo of everything that we bought at the Goodwill bins. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Marie Vintage for more
DIY.
We'll see you on the next episode.